Alright, before I have people grab their pitchforks, start yelling at me, I don't think shikimori is absolute garbage. I think there are ways that it can improve, there are things I can do a lot better, but it is not absolute garbage. I would give it like a 6 out of 10. However, the reason I'm making this video is because it was getting compared to My Dress Up Darling, and My Dress Up Darling is an absolute banger of a TV show. And just in fact that there was even a comparison being made between these two at the beginning is just, I can't handle it. So I'm going to make a video on it and explain why this show is not as good as My Dress Up Darling. Let's hop right into it. So I'm going to break up this video into 3 different sections. Section 1 is going to be the story, what is wrong with the story, the problems with the story. Section 2 is going to be the characters and why I have problems / beef with the characters. And section 3 is what makes a good slice of life, aka my comparison to My Dress Up Darling and plenty of other slice of lives that are just way better than this. Before I start my critiques, I am not saying that this show is bad. I don't think it is bad. I think if you want to watch just a chill slice of life, that is okay. But I was just disappointed. So now I want to talk about my disappointment and explain my disappointment. So let's go and hop into the story. The premise of the story is, it seems to be a unique concept. It's about this dude who is always down on his luck. Then this girl he meets, they get along, they start dating, and she kind of protects him from his bad luck, and they kind of just build a relationship on that. And then the anime just revolves around the antics of this dude's bad luck and the girl saving him. It could be a cool concept. However, every single episode follows the exact same format. The dude, he just gets into trouble, then she comes to save him. And it's either that scenario or there's another scenario where she is struggling to do something and he goes, "Let's go," and then she does it. And those are the episodes. And it is fine to have a generic slice of life, but at least differentiate the way you tell a story and the actions that take place in this story. My biggest problem with this anime is the characters. The side characters are very lackluster. You have 3 side characters in this, and minus the parents. The parents are good. I actually really like the parents. I think they have cool personalities, and I enjoy them whenever they're on the screen. But then the friends of Shikimori and Izuma, I think that's how you pronounce it, something like that, they are one-note characters. You got fake Bakugo, you got Tomboy, and you got the like weird silent kind of chick, which it's okay to have one-note characters. However, then you have to rely on your main characters carrying the whole anime. And Shikimori could do that. Shikimori is an interesting character. She is fun whenever she's on the screen. But Izuma is the guy that he's a wet blanket. Like, if I had to compare him on a scale between Anos Voltigo and Kirito being the absolute worst, and Anos being the absolute Chad of an MC, he is like almost like Kirito. He is like pushing the line just about even with him. And that is the problem with the anime, because it is hard to have an interesting anime when your main character is as boring and useless as Izuma is. This dude got a foot cramp in the water and started drowning, and Shikimori had to come save him. Which I know happens in other anime, but this is just one of those instances that it keeps on happening, keeps on just being a wet blanket, and you look at him and you're like, how does he have a girlfriend? It doesn't make sense. A story is well made and well crafted when the characters feel lifelike and they also grow and change, as we all do in our regular lives. However, after 5 episodes, Izumi has yet to change. He's the exact same wet blanket protagonist as he was 5 episodes earlier, and there was no change with any of the other characters at all. And I believe with this little change, the story would be so much better to show some kind of growth with Izumi, and then the story would be like maybe an 8 out of 10 even. Like, the characters and setting are pretty cool, it's just the main character brings down everything else. So I've never really done anything like this before. So if you guys liked it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that kind of jazz. And I'll see you guys next video. Peace out.